Goodness and truth can drive us away when we don't want to be good and we don't like the truth. But beauty is the one that we can't look away from.
Something is happening that there needs to be a movement in art in response to what's happening. And that seems inevitable because the trajectory of art since the 19th century, the trajectory of art since then has been all in one direction. All moving away from beauty and towards that which is coarse, hugely simplified,
when we look at truth first, in order to get us to what's good, we completely exclude beauty from the picture. And as humans, we experience beauty, and I'm sure there's a hope that life becomes beautiful. But it's not guaranteed, and it's certainly not something that ever enters the conversation as being a fundamental part of a meaningful life. Treat it like a garnish or frosting. It's nice, but not necessary. And in fact, it might even be a little bit dangerous or distracting. And if we focus too much on beauty, we will lose sight of the truth and eventually forget what is good. I mean, on the surface, that criticism is somewhat reasonable, or at least to a modern mind. The more that I look at beauty, the more I'm convinced of how powerful of an influencer it is, shaping our beliefs in being more drastically than we can fully fathom. Beauty is a language that we all speak and it's so deeply ingrained in us. Beauty is just such a powerful tool that it pulls us in and grabs us in a way that nothing else does. And I think that's one of the reasons why for myself, but in a bigger culture, movies have been such a powerful influencer in our lives. They utilize all these different layers of beauty, whether it's visually or audibly. They're working on all of our senses, so it's very powerful. And I think there's this level of fear comes with that, because there's this worry that bad ideas will get packaged in beautiful wrapping and become so powerful that it deters us from the things that are true and good. But to me, when I hear this criticism, what I hear being evoked is the acknowledgement of the fear that the power this holds could be corrupted. But that in no way tells me that this power is something I shouldn't consider or pursue. It doesn't really give us any sense of why we should bar that from consideration in general. In fact, shouldn't it drive us to be more interested in beauty and understanding the ultimate form of that, the responsibility we have in participating with it? I think what this has ultimately sparked in me is the realization that beauty has been so belittled in our society, at least by our words, that we don't want to talk about it.